Hello, everybody. Happy Mother's Day weekend to everybody. Hopefully, that you're going to be having a great weekend. And I would like to make sure that I say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, all the stepmoms, the grandmas, the aunties, the dads that are the moms, all of the people that play the mom role, who basically do all the heavy lifting. This weekend is the weekend of the year where we get lukewarm breakfast in bed, a handmade card that kind of looks like a ransom note, and exactly 12 minutes apiece before someone asks where their damn socks are. In all seriousness, though, motherhood is the most beautiful, soul crushing, heart expanding, sleep deprived thing that we'll ever do. It's 24/7 at job where the boss is a 3 foot tall dictator who pays you in sticky hugs and sass. We are the CEOs of the household, the CFOs of the grocery budget, and the chief medical officers as every. It hurts when I do this. Usually followed up by us saying, well, stop doing that then. And let's be honest for a second. We aren't just superheroes. We're technical geniuses. We know exactly which kid broke the vase just by the frequency of the silence in the living room. We have the patience of saints until we had to repeat ourselves. Put your shoes on for the 47th time, at which point the gentle parenting leaves the building and the inner demon takes the wheel. But hey, if the wine is chilled and the kids are alive by 8 p.m., I'm calling that a freaking win. So this weekend, I want you to actually take a second for yourself. Ignore the laundry mountain. Don't check in on anything. If someone asks you what's for dinner, point to the nearest delivery app in your phone and walk the hell away. You've earned the right to do a little bit of selfishness this weekend. You are doing an incredible job, even on the days you feel like you're just vibrating with stress. You're the glue, you're the spark, you're the heart of their world. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Stay spicy, stay fucking sexy, bitches. And happy Mother's Day. Don't forget to stay hydrated. And for the love of God, can someone else do the dishes today? All right. So today, what we're going to talk about is, number three of the Whittaker stuff. So we're going to get in our archives here and go ahead and continue with our little series here. If you're just getting in, you're not late. You're never late over here. We'll catch you up, right? Make sure that you hit the like button. And thanks for coming over today. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that's here. We're going to go through it, right? And huh, we'll see how it goes, right? Okay, let's add it to the screen. Stop the screen. Let's add this next series to the screen here. Okay. And what is this one about? This one is about, so what we go over is the funds that were being raised and if they were actually being spent on the Whittaker family. Okay, so we had questions about it, right? We had all the questions about who's really benefiting, and or were they doing ethical content for disabled adults? So this is what this is about. It goes over some of the Facebook things with Mr. Rorick himself and Mr. Carroll. And let me make it very clear. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not take anything that I say as a fact. I highly encourage everyone to do their own research on any topic that I ever discuss. I am not the judge. I am not the jury. And this isn't a public prosecution, okay? That this is for entertainment purposes only. Please see the description of this channel. I am not responsible for chatters. They are not responsible for me. Okay? Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, let's see here. Let me make sure I say hi to Leesky, Hillbilly, Pirates, Cherokee. Hey, you doing, girl? How you doing, ladies, gentlemen, bees? Thanks for coming. I know that some people are very busy this weekend because it is Mother's Day weekend. So, happy Saturday. Down with the liars and grifters. I know you're not responsible. I can handle myself. Girl, that's right. Okay, I'm not responsible for the world. Get the hell up out of here. Get the hell up out of here. All right. It's a great day. Yes, it is. It's a great day. It's a beautiful day here. It's actually 90 degrees where I'm at, and it's hotter than hell. All right. It's hotter than hell. So, okay, let's go ahead and get to this real quick. Let's put it on a little bit fast. So you're going to see me on the screen twice. It does get a little bit confusing. I'm on the left of the screen in the red. That's where I am currently. That's live. Collagen. Okay. Anyways, and then what's in the pink is I try to make it look different so we wouldn't be confused. So, anyways, it gets a little confusing, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead. I don't need to give copyrights because this is my own content. So here we go. 1.25. If it's too fast and I need to slow it down, let me know. It's on 1.25. So he took the other video down, it looks like. I don't know if he can, so let me refresh the page, the Whittaker family. See, here's the thing about it. Here's what it bothers me. You see this right here. It says Patrick. That's his personal page, right? He has 272,000 followers. Okay, he's following 224. That's his name. And his backdrop is the Whittaker family. Let's click in it. See? I'm not lying to you, right? Okay. All right. Anyways, let's see what's going on. We refreshed. We offer videograms on our storefront. Request a custom video. Yeah, I heard they're $50. Update. Tonight's live stream has been postponed. We had a productive day with our attorneys and remained focused on reuniting the family. As instructed by our legal team, we'll be changing our update format moving forward. We'll skip tonight's update to continue working diligently. Thank you for your support and patience. Reminder, please hold off on sending donations until our plan is shared and we provide further guidance. We're in this for the long haul and appreciate your understanding. Well, there you go, folks. It's been. So that's whenever they're like, stop sending donations. I'm looking at Fed time, in my opinion. They said, stop sending donations. Okay, that was whenever he made the post. He's like, do not send me another damn Cash App or my ass is going to jail. In my opinion, I mean, that's what I'm interpreting from his public statement. I'm not saying that to be true, but it is what it is, right? Okay, let's keep going.
Postponed. Let's go over and we're going to take a gander at, what's his name? It's a wrap. Maybe Ernie will be going live or Eric will pop back up. I just went to his page. It's been postponed. There you go, Matthew. Yeah, we're reading it now. I'm behind in the chat. Sorry. What a effing joke. Right, Bobby? Right, Bobby? What a joke that guy is. I don't believe him. I think he said this to get out of going live. People have been hitting hard on Facebook now that Eric dipped for now. Becca, right? Or here's a couple of things that could have happened. Here's a couple of things that could have happened, folks, because I know that people are diligently doing groundwork in that state as we speak. And he might have been told, shut it up. Receive one more. You better account for every donation you've ever received and do not collect any more from this point. If you do, return it to sender. That could be a possibility too. There could be, now we're just speculating. There isn't anything that I'm stating as a fact unless I show up for proof. Okay. Everything that I say on this channel is speculation. All right. There you go. Unless I show you the proofs in the pudding. You guys can't see that. I hope you guys can see it better than I think you can see it, but yeah, it's postponed. It's definitely postponed. So let's see if there's any comments. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. This damn video thing, it just cracks me up. It's not about turning on Pat, it's about turning to the Whittakers. That's a good one. Lawyers work pro no sometimes in legal aid. They might be helping Betty and Patrick might be helping Betty. Never know. Your legal team, you are funny. Someone said, your legal team, you are funny. He ain't got no lawyer. He ain't even got insulation and drywall, let alone a lawyer. I'm sorry, but the damn the comments are always great.
Basically, what we're doing here, Pops and Sass, is we are going over our old content that we did about 7 months ago over the Whittaker family and the fraud allegations against two people that started on Facebook, traveled onto other social media platforms. We reviewed it for about 7 months, about every day. So one of the gentlemen is going to go to court for fraud. So we're just looking back and to see if our opinions have changed from when it was 7 months ago. The viewers are giving their opinions, and that's that. So hopefully that clears it up.
Great. All right. What do you mean our attorney? Shouldn't it be Betty's attorneys? And if you have an attorney worth a grain of salt, they're going to tell you to stay off social media. Deborah Jackson, I agree. Hallelujah. Someone with some damn brains. The thing is, if it wasn't for all the followers and fans, there wouldn't be anything. So we just left in the dark once again, like always with you. And I feel so many have give and give over the years, and we all deserve real answers. Angela, you absolutely do. Angela, you.
And I think that they the attitude was, you're welcome, Pops and Sass. And the attitude kind of was being put out there from both people from my perspective was that they didn't owe anybody any answers. We don't owe you nothing. I ain't got to tell nobody diddly crapola, right? That's the way the attitude was. And whenever they came to the community, they told them what they were going to do, that they're going to need support, financial support, all of the things. But then when this came, they don't owe anybody any information. When it was the community across different social media platforms that financially thought they were helping the Whittaker family and under my assumption in large amounts. Okay, so yeah, you do owe the public some information because at the end of the day, it was their money. It's the public's money. It's the community's money, in my opinion.
Absolutely do. You absolutely deserve answers from someone that puts people on the internet
Jax.
and asks for money donations. You absolutely do. That is the community's money. That's the public's money. It isn't they act like it's their money that has been given to the Whittaker. It doesn't act like it's their money. They are literally, here's what they're doing. They've created, you want me to tell you how easy it is to create a goddamn YouTube channel? It's this easy. You go over there to your phone and you say create channel. You give yourself a fantastic name. I'm a fantastic human. Come join me for some conversation. All right. You apply to go live. All right. You make you a couple videos. You get 50 people that want to come over. 50 of your friends say come and subscribe so I can go live. Okay. Wada bada boom bada bing. You got a freaking channel. All right. Then they pretty much do is take their cellular devices and stick it in the faces of the Whittakers. Now, if you're going to tell me that that's making content, then I'm the goddamn Pope. All right? I don't even make content over here, people. I suck. Okay.
Let me tell you what, I am crazy. Okay. Like, I listen to this is my own content here for any new people that's just dropping through. You see me in the red, that's me currently. And on the right side of the screen in the pink box is 7 months ago. Let me tell you exactly when this was done. I can tell you exactly when it was done. So I normally do. It was 7 months ago. Let's see here. Can we get a date? Can we get a freaking date? Can we get a freaking date? Guess we're not. Oh, September the 12th, 2025. 4,131 views at the time. And you guys can see it here. Make sure you guys can see that. So, I am a little tilted, I guess you could say. All right, let's keep going here.
Okay? And they're like, we're out here working hard. Working hard at what? Sitting on your ass with the phone in the people's face? Lord Jesus.
There you go, Cherokee girl.
I can't with these motherfuckers.
And I cuss, and we have hot flashes. So,
yes, I'm serious.
It is what it
For
is.
For me, on the other hand, I sit in a YouTuber chair with a YouTuber microphone. I get on a computer. I use StreamYard. I do all of the things that people do, but I still suck. They need to have Ernie is live. Okay, let's go over there. So they need to take accountability. I agree 100%. So there's someone saying Ernie's live. So let's go watch Ernie. Ernie.
See if we can find Ernie.
Guess who pulled up Ernie Shale? No, not Ernie effing Shale. Okay, we're not going to go look for Ernie effing Shale. Anybody remember Ernie Shale that's been over here for
a long
Hummingbird,
time? Happy Mother's Day.
Let me find guys.
Let's see if I
Ernie
find
Shale is a guy that
Ernie freaking Shale.
It's the yes. Hopefully they both been demonetized on YouTube. It takes 30 seconds to report a channel. I will never encourage on anyone reporting any channels. You guys are adult people. Please do what you want. Ernie's on Patrick's. Okay. Okay, let me go to Patrick's. Oh. So I'm glad that you didn't leave.
I mean, I want to see this thing happen. Nothing would make lives are going to be different.
Okay, let's back up.
Things. What's important is the family right now, and that's going to be it. So, yeah, it's just going to go that way.
Let's get it from the beginning.
Sticking around.
Come on.
My intentions are great. I mean, I want to see this thing happen. Nothing would make lives are going to be different. There's not going to be twisting these things around. And,
thank you guys for the info.
Okay, I'll take the blame for last night. Maybe I don't deliver. And
it takes a whole team over here, baby.
Clearly, and maybe I just don't. I don't know. Maybe I don't deliver the message very good or whatever. So I'll take that blame. But today I was so disappointed.
Let me tell you what.
Hang
on a second. Let me tell you what. This guy.
Podcast.
And they have. Oh my. They have him out here as the front guy, and he don't know how to speak to the public. Come on, man.
And let me tell you that this is not to review Ernie Evans. I think Ernie Evans got into something that he wasn't sure of. He is a very good person in his real life. I'm assuming he does great music, all of the things. Do not go and harass. Do not go and troll anyone that I'm reviewing here. That's already been done. You're not doing anything new, okay? I send nothing but little PC dovey birds to Mr. Ernie Evans. He doesn't like me, but who does, right? Who the hell likes me over here? Nobody, and that's okay, because the more enemies you have, the better off I am. I found out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Ernie, peace, love, and hair grease to you, my guy, and keep doing you, buddy. Okay, this is not a dig at Ernie Evans, but he inserted himself. He is going to be reviewed because he inserted himself. Okay, some of the things I have to recant. I don't think he's a bad guy. At the time, I didn't know if he was a bad guy. I was trying, are you a bad guy? Okay, I wasn't sure, man. I didn't know. I don't know.
We're not a podcast. It was a YouTube channel. I don't know who he is. This guy sounds like Larry the Cable Guy on there. The first 6 items he talked about was wrong. It's like, oh my God.
Okay, can you come over here and review mine?
But here's the thing. Here's where I get tripped out on all this, okay? As we go through this content, you're going to hear other people say things. But if I give my opinion on people, places, and things like they review me, then it's a big freaking problem. You're going to start catching on. Okay, as we go through this content, he just said the guy sounded like a cable the guy or whatever. I sound like, you stuck yourself into something you really wasn't sure what it was, but then now I'm the bitch. But it's cool for you to say that. Okay, so is it, you know what I mean? Like, hey, if you can have an opinion, then why can't I have an opinion? If your opinion needs to be respected, then why can't mine be respected? It's not a two-way street with some folks, in my opinion.
Tell me if I'm wrong, Skippy. Come on over here and tell me if I'm wrong, Skippy Doodah. Come on over here, Mr. Florida. Come on over here, honey.
Me. First thing he said was that I wanted everybody to, what was it? I told everybody to forgive BJ. I didn't say that. And anybody that was on there last night paying attention knows.
Let me
that
tell you
that's
what,
not happened.
that's-
So let's not make things worse for
I'll
the
wait.
workers, because that's what's happening. You're not hurting me, and you're not hurting anybody else. I'm just here to help. I'm a volunteer up here to help.
Hey, Runaway Truth.
It doesn't bother me, whatever you want to say about me. But,
No, we don't
but
claim him.
don't
He
do
was
that to
here.
the family. That's,
Hey, Bees.
it's really not. And you folks out there that see that kind of stuff on posts, just remind them, let's just keep this about the family and let's get them back together again. That's really important. I mean, this is too serious of a situation to just sit back and
Highway run.
poke holes in it and send around memes. There were fake memes going around
Yes,
today
he
about
is.
Patrick, which really was kind of disturbing because he has a blue check mark. So if you're the Photoshop expert out there, you're forgetting to put the blue check mark by his picture. Just want to let you know that. So there's a bunch of bogus stuff going around. They forgot to put his blue check mark. Now that I said that, now it'll show up with that on it. But just thought to give you a little advice there. They're fake, and everybody picked up on it right away. They're going, no, he's verified. He's got a blue check mark by his thing, and they forgot that one little detail on there. They copied everything else, though. They cloned that pretty good and did that, and then made some stuff up on there and started passing that around, and everybody just thought it must be true. But anyway, that kind of stuff, if you guys want to do that, I can't stop you. But don't
I know,
don't say bad
Karen.
things about BJ if you're going to be like that too. I mean, if you're going to be abusive and hurt the family, don't say bad things about her. I mean,
Look at
I don't
Oz.
think I am totally
There's
against her
hey,
abusing
Oz.
those folks. I mean, I never met her. I don't know anything about her. I've seen her on TV and I've seen
Hey,
her on the internet,
Texas.
that kind of thing. But if you're going to be abusive too,
Hey,
you got no
Flora,
room to
Mama
talk.
Bear.
You have zero
Happy
room to
Mother's
talk.
Day.
So let's. I'm going to go ahead and get off of this thing, and I think we're going to go live tomorrow. We're putting some things together. The attorney has some great ideas on how to present these things and keep this thing so it's not. So it's foolproof. Nobody gets confused. We're going to talk slow. We're going to make sure that everything is like detailed. I'll try to have a written transcript if that will help.
Oh, cheers.
He
Yeah,
don't
I
help
know.
us. It might help
Being-
you.
I don't know much about Facebook. I looked into a little bit of the Facebook monetization and stuff when we were going through this, but I don't really know. I think you have to. I have no idea about Facebook and the check marks and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Hey, Evil Ghost, good to see you. He says, "Hey, y'all at work." Can't chat, but heading back in the beginning. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. Chicky Chick said she feeding the zoo, and then she'll be here listening for now. Happy Saturday, everyone. Yes. So yeah, on I think on YouTube you have to like get so many like subscribers on YouTube. I don't know. I think it's a lot too, like probably 100,000. Probably, I'm assuming somewhere up there. Yeah, it's a lot. So, ooh, this is so wild. Listen to myself back. It's weird.
I don't know. Keep some of this disinformation down so it doesn't get misunderstood. That is a big problem. Be very careful when you do that. Before I go, please be very careful. If you take something I've said or somebody else said, make sure you're saying the right thing. Changing a couple words around can change the entire meaning.
Well, let me tell you, that's what we've been hearing from Patrick and Eric. They haven't been coming. It's this story this time, that story this time. So really, they're people are only running what they've been told, sir. So we kind of know that you're kind of new to this. So I would do a lot of watching the videos. Okay, before tomorrow, before your live stream, I'm going to give you a word of advice, sir. And I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a shit talker. I'm going to give you some word of advice here, Mr. Florida. Could you please review every single video put out ever that concerns the Whittakers that Eric and Patrick have produced, along with the money videos too. Thank you.
Done quite a bit. I was pretty surprised that there was that many people that did that. But they had bad intentions to begin with. So what they did was they took something that was- I mean, we agree
I hope
on this
Lord
thing.
don't
There's
know
one guy that was
Pippi
just on
slip.
about 10 minutes ago. So
And
that didn't chance to-
this on the screen says TikTok Tony, and may he rest in peace. Anyone that knows, they know. Rest in peace, TikTok Tony. In the video that I had that caused it 1202 is now removed off my platform. 1202 was a thing last summer. Was it last summer or the summer before? Can't remember. I have a t-shirt, but anyways, if you know, you know. If you don't, well, maybe we'll go through that one. No, we will not, because rest in peace, Mr. Tony.
Twist,
give you an excerpt from.
twist, baby. If we have a pee-pee slipping it, Lord
Oh, that
Jesus.
Jesus.
Now, if
I gotta
you
skip
screwing
that.
up
Nah,
and try
I
to go to the
respect
bathroom,
him.
don't do back from. Okay. While you're on a live and
Live stream because
Hey, Pringles.
we agree we're on the same page. You just flipped it around, or you heard somebody
It's
else
good to
flip it
see
around,
you.
and I had 10,000 people on at one time yesterday.
I know, I bet your
So
Betty
count
is
how many there's.
scared.
So it's not like they're all like in one city. God, I hope not. That would be a horrible, horrible place to live.
I know.
But anyway, there may be some things we may just post periodically, but we'll try to go live so we can answer questions. I'm
You
not gonna
keep
answer
saying
questions.
that.
I'll answer this one right here. Where's Patrick? Patrick's not going to be on tonight, and we're going to convince the courts that waste another minute on that stuff. So I thought that made a lot of sense. That's why you got my ugly face on here tonight. So sorry
He
to
cut
discuss
out.
you. But you guys will have to fight about that somewhere else at another time. We're going to stay optimistic. We're going to try to keep the family optimistic, and we're going to work towards that. Be thinking about them in your prayers and thoughts, folks, and keep praying for Timmy and Ray and Lorraine. I'm hoping that they're kind of getting used to where they're at right now and that they're calmed down. I know it was a very, very stressful thing for them,
Twist.
but I'm sure they're being taken very good care of right now, and they're in a good place. Right now.
Absolutely.
So, y'all take care. We'll talk to you soon. And again, thank you to all you people who've been awesome out there. I've gotten some private messages that have just.
We all are
made my
awesome.
day.
Everybody's awesome. We
I've
just
got
have
some
different points of
messages,
view.
on here, some people defend.
We're all awesome. We just want to show us the money. Show us what has taken place in the last 45 days. The moment that the channels went monetized, we want to know. Because that's not all of Patrick and Eric's money. That is the Whittaker money. That is donations from viewers like you. Maybe.
Some people that, let's just say you've restored my hope in humanity, and just never seen anything like this.
Well,
before.
watching this
It's all gonna be good in the
bullshit
end.
isn't
Take care.
supposed to
Bye.
restore a hope in my fucking humanity. What, did you just fart? Jesus! Help us, we need our blood pressure pills. I swear you just farted.
What is wrong with me?
We're gonna throw this here brown shit on the wall, and we're gonna call this fabulous art. Okay? You believe me, right? It's art. It's fucking art. Fuck out of here. He ripped ass. I'm done. I'm like, did he just? I'm like, Lord, this is terrible. It's terrible. A lot of people miss Timmy. A lot of people do miss Timmy because they have personalities. People fell in love with the people that they were viewing, not by like making fun of them. I think the majority of people, he did. Patrick fucked y'all. He didn't fuck me. Okay, let me tell you that. Sideways or no ways. He ain't gonna get close enough to do the F to me, honey. Okay, you better. Girl, next door, you better.
Boy, and now am I eating my words on that. I did have communications at the end of this. As we go through it, you'll see that I start to have communications with Mr. Warwick. And there's a lot of stuff about Mr. Warwick we're about to lay out here on the table when those videos come to pass. Okay, there's a lot of information here. I hope that you guys start to tune in every Saturday because we're going to get down to the get down of the things. But we have to start back from the beginning. When you lay down a timeline, you got to start back from the beginning, right? Okay? And as I review these videos, they're going to be republished. So people can go back through and listen for yourself because I do skip around. I do skip through them. And it is what it is, right?
Get a damn Louis Slugger. Keep his ass away from you.
And I wish I would have. I wish I would have kept his ass away from me. Okay? I wish I would have. All right? Because it was a lot of bullshit. At the end of the day, bullshit. He drives a bullshit train.
No, honey. I knew with a post like that, Patrick wasn't answering the question. He ain't going to answer no questions. Did he take down the other live? Let's go see. He came on there earlier today like he about to stroke the fuck out. I said, Lord Jesus, this man, give him some oxygen. He about to go down. He about to fall down. He was over there. I was like, whoa. Maybe he took it down. Here
And
it is.
please keep in mind, Patrick did not like me. Hey, Sarah, I have it going on. I have it on 1.25 speed. If it's too fast for you guys, let me know. I can slow it down. Okay. So if I need to slow it down, I will. But Patrick did not like me, okay? And it's probably because of the videos I was putting out. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay?
Show it to you. Here you go. Here's earlier. We're going to show it to you. We got no shame in our game over here, honey. If it's out on social media, it is free to share. Okay? Unless you damn got Walt Disney copyright type
Hey,
shit.
Ellen,
Okay, here we go.
welcome to the chat.
Look at him, gonna say nothing.
See, I told you he was breathing heavy. I wasn't lying. He was breathing heavy.
It did. It needs to be copywritten for their use only, with someone overseeing it. I mean, I joke around a lot and shit, but
people to get on here so they'll know what's going on.
And not that I know of.
Cheryl, good question.
Choo choo.
Right, Mama Bear?
We have a little bit of stuff going on today. I thought I'd share it with everybody.
Yep. We're part of the F 'em all crew sometimes, you know. F 'em all. F 'em all. Man, I'm telling you, I'm afraid he's going to need him some oxygen. He breathing like he got
Thanks for the
COPD or
mad
something.
faces, because for every mad face that you sent me, I get $2.
That is not true. Quit
So keep
lying to
on
them
sending-
people. Quit lying. You do not make $2 off a mad face. Now it is engagement.
Remember, that was a huge discussion. You guys remember that? Do you guys remember that? Whenever he was like, go ahead and give me an angry face. I make $2 an angry face. Now, he has to remember, when you get up here on a social media platform and you have 200,000+ subscribers that are following you for Whittaker content, and you get out here and you say some bogus numbers when it already is referring to monetary gain off of filming disabled people, they're going to hold your feet to the fire, right? So get up here, mean what you say, and say what you mean, right? Okay? Okay? Okay.
Okay, social engagement on a monetized platform, and you probably make 0.000000 half a penny. Okay, that's what you make, 0.0000 half a penny off of a sad face, mad face, angry face, a poopy face, whatever face. Okay, quit lying, boy.
I can't wait to
the
see the
mad
foyas.
Right? How do you? Yeah, exactly,
American
Becca.
Empire.
How'd old Ernie boy? Right off? I'm like, shit.
Christina Dobbles, I don't need a cash cow. This is
NNC.
not what this is all about. This is all about. I've been reading the comments.
It
And
could
stuff for
be.
the last couple
Let me
days.
tell you
I've
what,
really
then.
not said too much. I just tried to
I gotta Google
stay
that.
under the
Google
radar.
it. Let's Google
and
it.
Just let somebody else dig their own hole.
Dig
Man,
their
I
own
love all
hole.
them mad faces. Keep sending them.
Yeah,
It really helped me out.
it does
Um,
put you in the algorithm, though.
So I wanted to let everyone know that I'm going to do a live tonight, and I'm going to
Liar.
address a lot of questions. This whole thing is going to be, this whole live tonight is going to be about asking questions, you asking questions, me answering them. If they're stupid, I'm not answering them. This is going to be your only night to ask your questions, whatever it is that you're wanting to ask, because after that,
I'll read what it says. I Googled
this
it.
is going to be a concern about the Whittakers. Love all the mad faces. Keep sending them.
Keep sending them.
We're just not.
Lord
I'm not going to
Jesus.
placate to the horse shit everybody's putting out there.
Damn horse shit.
So
I'm
tonight
sorry. I gotta say it. Damn horse
He
shit.
said horse shit.
at 7.
I'm sorry.
I'm
what-
sorry.
Well, I said, listen, I haven't changed a bit, have I? I said, oh, I'm sorry. Someone said that that's not working. I'll just put it here. If you have a Cash App and you want to tip your waitress today, which is me, you're more than welcome to. I don't know if our link's working, but here it is. Not required, but we got to pay StreamYard one way, and I need to grift off the backs of my friends to pay the StreamYard, okay? All right, so just go to Cash App, put that in, and you'll find me. Anyway, so he says, horse shit. He said, and I have something for that. Okay, I have something for that, because everyone's like, you say a lot of things, but here you go, here you go.
I'm going to show you why she's one of the top barrel racers in the state of Illinois. Watch this.
There's some horse shit for you, Patrick. Damn it.
I don't know why. Why, Lord Jesus, why do this Sprite? I swear has no liquor in it. I'm just drinking old, good old.
Chicky
can
says
Sprite.
bad link too.
It's because I'm getting tired, and I get a little punchy when I get tired. I get a little slap happy.
You can ask any question that you want, and I'm going to answer it.
You ain't
But after
answering
tonight,
shit.
You're not going to get no more questions from me, because moving forward, like I said, This is about getting Whittaker's home. This is about doing the
Here's
right
what I think
thing.
might happen.
Love the smile faces too. I make money off of those also. I guess
These
that's
are
it for the day. Let's head to
Okay.
the lawyer's office. You
Okay,
face it.
honey. Have a good day at the lawyer's office. For people that you do not have any control over. Oh boy. Well, he can just count all those 2 pennies he gets in a sad face. Yes. Okay, let me tell you, because I like to come with the damn proof, honey. I don't like to just blow smoke up people's ass. I like to come with some sort of damn sense about me. Says no, angry face reactions on Facebook do not make. I can't believe I googled this. Make content creators $2. The idea is misunderstanding how Facebook algorithm and a monetization work. While negative emotional reactions only heavily influence the algorithm, this is no longer the case. So I guess I'm lying to you now. How is what you should know about this rumor? The algorithm was
Well,
changed around
hell.
2017 to 2018. Facebook's algorithm did boost
don't
posts
wanna
with any
say
kind
your
of
name.
reaction, including
I'm going to put this on pause. I don't want to say your name, but I'll just say JL did a cash app at work for them. And I want to say thank you very much for your tip to your bartender today. Okay. Serving it up the spicy drinks. No mimosas. We're having spicy drinks over here today. Okay. But it worked for JL. I don't want to say their name because I think it may come through people's real names, and I don't want to be a dachshund lady over here. So, but thank you. I appreciate you guys. Very nice. I'll play you something here. JL. They know who they are. Their name is. Let's see here. Let me give you a little something here. We'll do bok bok.
Bok bok, bitch.
Chickens are bitches. These are bitches, dude. Bok bok, bitch. Oh. Oh. Bok bok, bitch. These are bitches, dude. Chickens are bitches. Bok bok, bitch.
Bok bok, bitch.
Chickens are bitches.
I love that. It's funny. It's funny. J-Land. Okay. That wouldn't work for me either. Yeah, you just have to, I don't know. It's okay.
Angry, much more than simple likes. In some cases, the weight was 5 times higher. However, after internal concerns that this promotion and misinformation and toxic content, the angry action was first demoted and eventually giving a zero value. Engagement still drives monetization. So there you go. Okay? The more you know. The more you know. I mean, you got to know these things, folks. We got to know if an angry god dang face gives him double the money. And we've just found out. Eric, FYI, tell old boy, Mr. Florida, the angry faces give you nothing. Matter of fact, it says an angry reaction was the first demoted and eventually giving a 0 value. I begged and begged for help and I just got turned away. Bobby, let me tell you, this is a small channel over here. We are poor. Okay, we're old and we broke. Okay, so if you're looking for a hand up in this chat, baby, honey, you ain't gonna find it here. Now, what we can do is have you over for dinner and we'll give you a shower. But baby, I'm just kidding. All right, but we some broke old bitches over here. We can give you a good pelvic thrust, a video of that, and we can give you a good laugh. Okay, but over, we ain't making shit. And we're okay with that. No, we're at. Please share. Did anyone see Eric and Dewan speak? No, where's that at? You got to let us in. You got to tell us mooncake rabbit hinder. Oh, no, the spitball, right? The spit bottle. He did have a new shirt.
Mine
I can
doesn't
make-
work
she
either.
can- yeah, and see
What
how
the
they can,
world?
give you
It's
a read.
okay. Don't worry about it, ladies. If I hit my
Yeah.
own link, it goes.
Dick, what you said.
Oh, it says it can't be reached. Oh, now. Well, that's so
Where was that at,
weird.
mooncake? Maybe a new shirt. Yeah, I can give you some fresh clothes
Huh.
and wash them for you.
Interesting.
But that's about as far as I can give you.
Yeah,
Honey,
it's
we
saying
we're broke
401.
over here. Shit, we living on borrowed time.
It's okay. You
Look
guys
at his
don't,
face that's stuck up there.
for real, don't worry about it. It's okay. Mine doesn't work either. I did get one from JL, but don't worry about it, okay? Just type it into your Cash App, and it will work. Not sure why link is. Yeah, it's weird. Mine it didn't work either, but it's okay, guys. Because I'm going to fire Chicky and Beezer now because they messed up my whole life. I'm not going to be able to eat anything today because of them. Blame them. Pass it around the YouTube streets. Chicky and Beezer screwed my whole life. on Mother's Day weekend. They fucked me over. Lord Jesus. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't worry about it, guys. Chicky Beezer, relax. It's okay. I appreciate you so much for trying. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
There like that. I'd rather just show this little, I'd rather show this instead. There you go. Because that's where the money is. I'm just here to talk shit. That's right. I thought
Yeah,
it was
Christina
blue,
got
but
through.
whatever it
Thank
was.
oh
Gross.
CC.
True that, Dick.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so let me. Eric was where? Let's go see if I can go.
Oh, I gotta give CC. I'm gonna say CC. Hers went through, so thank you. She sent me something. Thank you so much. So I gotta give her a little gift. We gotta give her a little gift. We gotta give her this one though, just because of what we're.
I only own one platform. I have Facebook, my own Facebook.
Oh, the motorboat, the beautiful motorboat. Oh, we had so much fun during this. I just gotta be honest with you. Okay, I have to be honest. We had a lot of fun doing this, but it wasn't fun. Remember, it was fun, and then it wasn't fun. I remember.
Browns around Facebook real quick. Okay. Eric. Eric Carroll. Eric. Now, I wouldn't be saying these people's government names, but hell, they put it out there. They go by their government names. Like, son of a bitch. So I don't have a choice. Oh, Lord. Look, he scrubbed his page, folks. Looky here. Looky here.
Happy
Mr.
Mother's Day.
Eric scrubbed his personal page. Did y'all know this? Mr. Eric done scrubbed he done shut it down like Fort Knox. Oh, Lord, what? Patrick is on bail from SA charges. He shouldn't be with Betty. Cheryl, yeah, I don't know that to be a fact, honey. I have not looked into anyone's personal records. I don't go real life to that extent unless they're coming for my life. Then, motherfucker, watch out. No, I'm playing. All right, if you show up, you better.
And people did. Through this Whittaker content, people did come from my real life, right? The rebel guy, use critical thinking, please. Absolutely. Absolutely, rebel guy. And people have came from my real life for me just simply giving my opinion of people giving their opinion on my opinion. People were they gave their opinion on my opinion and then decided that they were going to do other things. But all is well. You know what? Just to get to that real quick, because people are like, hey, have you seen what's going on? I'm not in the gypsy verse, but let me tell you what I've done in my personal life. Because you guys know I've only been going live once a week because I enjoy the things in my life. And as I've been enjoying the things in my life, I'm like, you know what? If I have no hate in my heart for anyone, I hope that anyone that was out to do harm to me or someone that thinks me, I hope them nothing but peace and serenity. All is forgiven over here in Lady K's world. I'm back on YouTube just to have a good time. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
No, relax. Okay. Anyways, let's see. He did scrubbed his own damn Facebook channel. So, Lord Jesus, look at here. So this is his page. Let me make sure I'm doing this right, because I don't want to say a story that ain't true. Maybe I'm just looking at something that ain't true. August 12th. So that's a pin post. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was lying to you. I was lying. I'm a filthy fucking liar. Okay. I just hit his name and then all this other stuff popped up. Okay. It says, I talked to someone at DHHR. They are safe, being cared for, and the state is officially over them, and there was no further comment. That's all I got for you guys. So he hasn't said anything. I don't see anything going live. If anyone knows that he went live anywhere, then I'll be more than happy to show that. And here is, can I borrow some money, the Whittaker account, until our next payday so I can buy these windows. Why would you want to be borrowing money from people that seriously have no money? Like, that to me is just fucking vile as shit. Here's Chicken Scratch. Okay. They made a lot of money in a couple months. I'll just be honest with you. Wonder what happened to the main person, BJ, and her father, Larry, who were the main cause of this happening. If they had not allowed that druggie back, the house might have got built. And Mooncake, it very well could
That's
have
true,
happened.
Rebel Guy. It says the Whittaker situation got so damn messy, and it wasn't what they were doing, even, but a select few that went so far off the rails. I had to back up. I look back at the things now, and I'm an honest person with you guys. Um, uh, I wish I would have chose to do a few things differently, and that's just telling you the truth. As I go through this content, and I've watched it because it's all been privated for several months now, and I'm releasing them as we're going through them, okay? For me, there are some things that I wish I would have just stayed someone reviewing what was being put out instead of going and getting behind the scenes with particular people. And no disrespect to the particular people, not that they're bad people, nothing against them, but for me to go in to the behind the scenes, I learned a lot from that. Okay. And that's something that I won't do again. I will not do that again. Because it made my point of view different. It made my opinions a little different. And when you start to build connections with people and quote relationship, friendship slash communication with people, your point of view starts to shift instead of just reviewing it. I wish I would have just stayed as someone that was just reviewing and not behind the scenes, if that makes sense to you. But yeah, there are things that I wish I would have done differently, but I can't change the past.
I don't know because I hear a lot of different stories about the property, about the house, and stuff. So I don't really know. I think that the reason why Betty
Exactly.
didn't continue, this is my own perspective, and I'm not a psychologist or qualified. It's just my seasoned adult observation. I think that Betty gets intimidated and she knows that she's going to have to put up with the ramifications if she would have put that order of protection in. And she's not secure in the relationship that she has with Eric and Patrick. And BJ is family.
And it says, but to get online to see someone stating something as facts, I know is backwards. I couldn't deal with it. That's what I started to struggle with, Rebel Guy. That is what I had such a hard time with. And that made me double down on certain things with certain people because of what I knew behind the scenes. And I couldn't come out with everything behind the scenes because of privacy, because of, I was asked not to. So I doubled down the best I could, but that caused me a lot of problems. And it still has created me some problems. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We'll get to that part of whenever things started to shift. And I'm going to be open and honest with you guys with my feelings about it, with my thoughts on it now, because I'm a real person. I'm not just an avatar on a screen. Okay. I'm a real person with real emotions, with real feelings, with real thoughts. And just like everyone else, um, it takes a while to process things. It says, I give you full credit. You have always been open minded and willing to shift with new information. And I really respect that. And you, I have to because I want to keep an open mind. If I get different information and it's accurate information, I want to switch what I said and I'll go back and say, listen, I've been corrected. This is not true. This was false information. And let's put out the truth. It has been never my intentions to run a false narrative on anyone. I can pick and choose what information I want to put out about somebody. It can be good information or it can be bad information. As I started out with this, I just wanted the factual information. But to be honest with you, I want to have you guys understand something. As I went through this content and I made telephone communications with people behind the scenes, now that I look back, my point of view started to shift. You know what I'm saying? And I think that if I wouldn't have had those back behind the scenes conversations with people directly involved and stayed just a viewer, like, and reviewed the content that was put out by someone else, but maybe then I think about that. I would have been led down a road that wasn't true. So I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. Yes, everything that I've put out, I have a receipt for it. Because I always say, and people know, like if they said, like, here's the receipt. Cause I'm like, I'm not putting it unless I have a receipt for it. Oh, you know, the thing is, though, they will accept anyone that fits their narrative and throw them online, along with the mass emails of sources that happens to fit. Yeah, and that was the problem. I absolutely learned from it. Oh man, Rebel Guy, I'm gonna tell you what, and Runaway Truth, I absolutely learned from it. I learned huge lessons. I learned because no, I didn't go to YouTube school. Okay, I don't have a degree in YouTube. I don't. So I was just willing, and I used to be a clip channel. Then I started doing commentary on this channel. So on this channel, it's only about 2 years old. So wasn't that I was and did Whittaker content for about 7 months. So I was only about a year and a couple months into giving commentary. Okay, on a live. So I've learned a lot. Believe me, I've learned a lot. Believe me, I've learned a lot. And also what to feed into. The biggest lessons that I've learned is not everything's for the internet. Okay. Even if you're told something, you don't have nothing to prove to anyone. If people don't believe you, then, and that's okay. That's okay. You don't have anything to prove to anyone on the internet. Keep doing you. Keep doing you with respect, integrity, and honesty. Because if you're always honest, nothing can ever be shown that shows you weren't honest. You can never be a liar if you're just honest. And that's what I've tried to do through this, but you know, woo, baby, it was a lot.
And throughout her life, she has been traumatized and abused, from my opinion, from what she has said. And she's been abused and she's afraid of it. It is generational abuse and trauma, in my
That
opinion,
is true.
that has went on with this family. And she's easily to be manipulated. So that's just my own opinion, and that's on a serious note. No funny ha ha. Okay, I'm not looking for any handout. I've just got problems like it. Bobby, I hear you, honey. I didn't ask you. I didn't say you
That
was
is very
looking
true.
for a handout. Okay.
Runaway Truth, that is so true. And that's me. I couldn't stay. The same conflict of interest getting involved with people who are under investigation or even their victims can destroy ability to remain impartial. It's why investigators get pulled away from cases. And that's exactly like I started to see things from different view because of the communication. Honestly, and that's with Patrick, with other people. Okay, I'm not throwing anyone. Let me make this very clear too, because things like to get twisted, and I will not defend myself over the things that I say anymore. I'm going to refer you to video, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you have a problem with what I say, listen to the English language that I'm speaking. Okay, I am not disrespecting what anyone did behind the scenes, what they tried to do. This is my opinion looking back on it now. Okay, that's all. I am not discrediting, disregarding anyone's content that they put out on what they believed was true at the time. It's always okay to come out and say, you know what, I fuckered up. This was not true. This is my thinking now. That makes you a stand-up person in my eyes. When you mess up, then you have the ability to come back to someone and say, you know what, I messed up. And I want to hold my own self accountable. It shouldn't take a community of people to make you hold yourself accountable. When you mess up and you say false things about someone, it's okay to come back up and say, you know what? I was totally off base with this. And I wholeheartedly mean that. So this isn't towards anyone behind the scenes except Patrick Rourke. Patrick Rourke, my eyes are on you. And you know why. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Okay? And you know why. And your little freaking kitty cat friend, Susan Sesso, knows why. If you think that I'm going to lay down and not keep saying that, you must be living on another plane than me.
Wasn't accusing you of that. I was having a little fun with you. Okay? Life's too serious.
my
Sometimes
God,
it's okay to
goodness.
sit back and laugh. I promise you, it is okay. We need to sit back and laugh more than we need to yell. So, okay, it's always nice to have a good laugh. And whenever someone's out here, in my point of view, that has made money off of people that are less fortunate, and there isn't anything put in place to make sure that the Whittakers are not going to be they're not being taken care of with the money. And I have no problem talking about it because I don't like seeing people abused. I don't like seeing people being mistreated. Yeah, and I don't, and Dick, that's a true statement there. I don't always look at it as a handout. Some people need a hand up. I have no, in my life, give hand ups. I don't look at them as handouts. They're hand ups. And let me tell you, you ain't human if you've never needed a hand up. And I'm talking about a connection to get a job, someone to help you air up your tires, someone to help change your tire, mow your grass, get your mail, all that shit. That's a hand up in somebody's life, okay? But I'll give somebody, I have no problem hand up. I don't do that kind of crap handouts. Okay. Now lawyers going to get money. Yeah, Misty. Now it's lawyers,
There you
but
go.
the lawyers do need to get involved. There needs to be an attorney that's going to look out for the best of the Whittakers. Copyright their name. Make sure that there is someone that's like a conservator over.
Look who the hell the cat drug, and I gotta stop the whole show. Where you been, girl? And happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to you, Mama Bear. It's good to see you. Hope everything is well. Okay, she's been missing in action. Good to see you. I know that she has been busy. Hey, Courtney, good to see you. Um, I don't think that, I don't know. I haven't checked. And let me tell you, I'm not a channel that buys and pays for FOIAs. Like I've said here, we pay StreamYard. That's it. That's all. We are broke over here, and that's okay. As you see, you're not getting commercials through this because this is not a monetized video. Okay. So, like I said, someone else FOIAs it, I'll review it. But I ain't about to pay for nothing. Okay. These aren't even monetized. My Whittaker content has not been monetized for several months. And no disrespect to people that their videos are monetized. I don't give a damn, but for me, they're not, and they're not going to be.
Their estate, over their money, over what their contracts and stuff like that can read it, and so they fully understand what they're getting into. You know, we got Christmas coming, and I'm not monetized, and I can't get my son Christmas, Xmas. Taylor, hopefully there's. I was like, what? And because it came up in conversation. Because of them being in state facilities. Sorry, it pisses me off, especially people. Oh, I wanted to read because I don't want him to feel like I don't want anyone ever feeling worse than they did coming in here. Yes, that pisses me off, especially people getting used and abused and took as a joke. Right. Yeah, it's not a joke. It's serious. It's fucking serious. And that's why there are certain people that I know of today. We're contacting the proper people in the state and in the county to make sure that this is not pushed under the rug. Not trying to get anyone in trouble. It's not about getting anyone in trouble. It's 100% to protect someone with a disability act that's already in place that doesn't cover social media aspect of it. All right. And that's what needs to be fixed. And that's what's being addressed on the state and local level. Okay. Let me see.
So it was like before, I dropped the link in the StreamYard because I've been asked to review this by the viewers. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. You're more than welcome to jump on the StreamYard link. The only thing you have to do is show me that you're an actual real human and you're not going to porn bomb me. And that's behind the scenes. No one will see your face. You'll turn off your camera, then you'll join me up here on panel. I'm giving the community a voice to speak how they feel currently about the situation, what they felt at this time, looking back now. So I'm doing what the people asked, and that's all.
Oh, actually, I know I know someone. I do know someone in that area. As of right now, let me see if um, they work along. Okay, stay in the chat. No one's making fun of you, and no one says it's not okay to, we're all friends here. Taylor, I'll try to find something out that way. I can kind of usually figure it out until someone says something completely off the wall. I welcome anyone in. You're new today and friends tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to the chat too. Okay, Taylor, Courtney, jot down my email so I can get you in contact. 'Cause I don't want to share the information out here. You know, NNC. You have a good night. You know what I mean? If you do crafts, I love that type of. Been able to get a lawyer on the side. Well, today's Friday, but right, Charlie, you said cat
Looks
mom
like
7. How many cats you got? Are you called the cat lady in the neighborhood? I bet cat mom 7. She got damn 77 cats in that damn house. Lord, she knows a cat lady. We got the cat lady.
I'll see if I go through something else. It looks like Ernie. I go over Ernie again. Let's see. I don't know if it's the same one or not. If we start from the beginning.
Mr. Florida went live instead of him. Okay, Shaby, how about shit my pants? Sound has gone. Patrick Mug has appeared. Oh yeah, yeah. Kenny are doing okay today, right? Facts. Come on, folks. There's a big thing. Angel Guidance Live. Okay, I've never heard of that person. I'll have to write it down. People. Okay, and I'm telling you, they are doing it. And how else would you do it unless you go to the courthouse? Okay, I didn't say that earlier because, I wanted to see what he had to fucking say. But he's talking about lawyers, folks, and I'm telling you, people they want something for the Whittakers to be protected. No one jumping into this drama at this stage is had to eliminate the 99 one, so maybe I can get the 299 back in effect.
Oh, that was just me talking business. So I'm going to drop this one down and we'll go to the next one and see which one it is. Okay. Go back here. And I will release these videos as we go through it, maybe like in the next day or two. So you guys can go and look for yourself and watch the whole one if you want. So now I'm going to find the next live that we do. We dig deep into the Amish stuff. We dig deep into a lot of different stuff on these lives. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely insanity. And I'm not going to skip over any. We're going to read them. We're going to watch them as they are. Okay. I'm just going to. I think I can maybe put it alive now. Okay. Members only. Go. I have so many videos that I have to go so far back in my catalog here. Oh. And I'm keeping track because I know whenever I watched the Whittakers was whenever I was getting off, coming back from Illinois. So that was this one. Eric Tells All. That was this one. It's Now Public. So this one. Okay. Oh, this one is going to be a little rough. I'm going to be honest with you guys because we started, I don't know, I'm going to ask you guys in the chat. So this one here is going to be a little rough. Okay. This one I may skip over. I'm going to ask you guys. We'll skip through it because I can skip through some of it because I did look into who Ernie Evans was. I am not trying to put that information out again. I may not set this one off of private because I told Ernie Evans that I'm going to. I didn't even go to Chicago. What's wrong with you? I told him that I would always keep them blocked because I misconstrued who he was. All right, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's just pull it up and see what it is. Mm-mm-mm. And some of this, like I was telling you guys, I'm not happy about some of the thing. Okay, so if I skip through this, I can do it. Okay. Okay, so I think I got past that part that talked about Mr. Evans. Okay. Because I just don't want to, I want to try to be the person that I say I am, you know, and keep my word and be like, okay, why isn't it remove? I want to add to stage. Why won't it add? Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's make it larger. All right. Well, I went down with a Whittaker family. I don't know what this is. So you guys are going to hear it as I hear it. Okay, here we go.
Good, and there's alternative motives in my opinion. Now let me do, I've been sitting back thinking about this, guys, and I'm thinking that there's two ways we can view this. One, Patrick knew exactly what he was doing, and that's why he bought a house that needed a lot of work right down the road from the Whittakers. He knew exactly what he was doing. Or he just happened to buy, and he walked into this trying to do good and also know that he could profit, or it was very calculated. There's two, there's always gray area in life. I live in gray area in my life. It's not a black and white world. There's always, well, it could be, right? Until we know factual information. So him purchasing a house right down the road from the Whittakers that needed a lot of work, maybe that's all he could afford, and it's just, coincident, or it was very calculated. All right, I don't know. You know what I mean? Go back for enough to find the 175,000 Eric raised for a minor when the kid went to college. Eric requested more money for. I have not found that yet. Karen, I'm sorry. I will try to locate that. If you could give me a clue where I could find that at, because I do look for a lot of stuff, and I like to come with what we can show as in proof. You know what I mean? Anyone can get up here and speculate, but you know, we gotta show the people what you're talking about. Don't just sit up here and say, well, what I think without information, right? So here is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me get it bigger. Remember the chair? Is this, I have a question. I'm not saying it is, and I'm not saying it's not, but can you guys see that? Do you guys see that chair? Is that the chair? It's not his, it's on his Facebook feed. Okay, I'll have to look for it. Patrick bought the house from Jason Whittaker. Got you. When that was clearly needed. Nope, they asked for money and material donations. I clipped the text. Okay. I mean, if you want to send it to me in my email, you're more than welcome to. So remember the chair that it was a big situation and people donated money to go get another chair? Is this the chair that they were talking about because it was said it was burned? Or is this another chair off the front porch? I don't know. But this was taken as of yesterday. This was taken as of yesterday. This is beside the house. This was all the stuff that was off the front porch. They said that they disposed of. They did not dispose of shit. They relocated it, out of sight, out of mind type shit. That's not cleaning it up. That's removing one pile of mess to another part on the property. Okay? Go look up JT. What am I looking her up for, Taylor? Did you at least wash your hands, Anthony, after you poop on L? You poop on live. Did you at least wash your hands? I mean,
Oh,
shit.
I was starting to get trolls in my chat. Isn't that so? Yeah, as we go through this, you guys will notice that I start to get trolls and I go kind of crazy with the trolls, you know. Sometimes I have a little fun with them, sometimes I just get real vile. Well, take it or leave it, you know.
Dude, I mean, I don't care if you take a shit on live, but I am very concerned about you, the washing of the hands. That's what I'm concerned about over here. Concerned about washing of the hands, Anthony. Uh, I can't believe they just relocated it. I think from what I read, they wanted to do a fire, but it was too close to, right. It's too close to the building. It's going to burn down the whole damn house. Okay. BJ dad was doing something and removing more stuff. Me too, but I thought maybe they don't have the mental capacity, you know, like we do, to realize they're never likely never going back there. We poop on parties and rain on parade. Thank God I don't have any rains. I am Mark check safe of the poop from Anthony's ass. Because I don't have parades. Thank you, Jesus. All right, enough of that talk, Anthony. It's about the chair being burnt. But I see a chair as of yesterday right here. Is this the chair they were talking about? They had people donate to get another chair. Not saying the chair didn't happen, but they say, oh, we can't get the chair back. It's been burnt. She's, is this the chair, folks? Okay. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
So do you guys remember that situation whenever there was a message sent, replace the chair? I think Eric, and I could have this wrong, correct me if I am incorrect with this statement, that Eric notified Patrick to get a different chair because BJ had contacted Eric and said they threw away my chair off the porch. And then he said, go get her another chair. It was a situation they put on online. Now, for me, I don't know if everything that they were putting out online should have been put out online. And then there are critics that come over here and say, well, you shouldn't put this out online and you shouldn't put that out online. But we even know about them throwing away BJ's chair. And that now we got to go to Marketplace and have someone donate a chair. You understand what I'm saying? We seen Ray with his pants down around his ankles. Now, that shouldn't be put out online, right? But I shouldn't put stuff out online. Make this, I guess it's who puts it out, right? Okay. I mean,
Don't come over here killing me whenever I'm asking some questions about what I'm seeing. All right. And here is the shed that a local business delivered for them to have this made into an outhouse.
Oh, here's the shed. Remember, the shed's introduced. Here we come with the outhouse. And I have the receipts for the outhouse. I don't know if the outhouse is still there. I don't know if the outhouse is still on the Whittaker property. I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to go drive there to look for it. You know what I mean? But remember this? Oh, here we introduce the shed.
House type of situation for them. Okay. Nothing has been done with the shed. If I was that company, since no one is there anymore, I would go pick up that because in my opinion, BJ and boyfriend could potentially sell the damn shed. Someone to buy that shed. That's a good looking shed. I'm just trying to make laugh in the world filled with, oh, I know, Anthony, it was the chair BJ said was hers.
The chair was a money grab.
See
Let me
the
put this on
replacement though.
pause.
Yeah.
The chair was a money grab. She demanded money for her chair and she was about to bring it in and got burned, she said. And that's kind of what I remember too. Stacy says BJ posted somewhere the shed got repossessed. I know that there was payments being made. I'll look through my email. I can, as we let this play, and I can show you the shed. Samantha, happy Mother's Day weekend to you too. I can show the receipts of the shed if you guys want to see them. I have the receipts of the shed. Patrick sent me the receipts of the shed. Okay, it says in his name, and it wasn't bought out in full of full cash. It was purchased on monthly payments. So that could make sense if that statement was out. I've never seen it. I'm not saying that is true. I am not saying that that's 100%. That is hearsay. I have no receipt showing that BJ said that. So I want to make that clear. Okay. I donated this family and I thought they'd be doing better. Samantha, I know a lot of people did. And that's why the community wanted to see transparency because your dollar mattered, Samantha's dollar mattered, Stacy's dollars mattered, Rebel Guy's dollar mattered, Hillbilly's daughter mattered, Chickie's dollar mattered. Okay, everybody's dollar is mattered, in my opinion. So that's why the community that was trying to financially support and help the Whittaker family, they needed transparency. And as soon as people started tallying up the numbers and the split from the contract, it didn't make sense. And then people had questions. But you're never going to please everybody. You know what I mean? So, in my own opinion, the first thing that should have been done, and I've been saying this, is to have someone to legally represent the Whittaker family across social media, and so that they would get a fair shake in the deal. Okay? But that didn't happen.
Have you guys seen the replacement? I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched every single live that they've done. Okay, I haven't. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not, and I refuse to do it now because I don't want him to have one view from me. Now you're getting one review from me. All right, because he said, you said you were removing your platform. You haven't removed the platform at Whittaker Family, West Virginia. It's still up and you're still making a lot of money off of it. And you know it's true because this is absolutely.
And we watched the at Whittaker, West Virginia platform on YouTube. We watched it stay up. It could have been hidden. Channels can be hidden and still have access to them. So if any official people wanted to have, go look at that channel behind the scenes, they could have. The channel stayed monetized, and we go through that for several, I think maybe a couple of months. I don't remember exactly when, but we go through the videos of that. They were still making money after the 3 were taken because the videos were still monetized. It's very simple procedure on any social media platform. If you no longer want to monetize off of one video or all videos, you simply turn off monetization. Okay? But they didn't.
Going insane on Facebook, and people are going to go find the videos. They're going to watch the shit, and that's how it's happening. Eric, you are a podcaster. You've had a podcast for several years. You know exactly what you're doing. We're not dumb over here. We ain't dumb.
And exactly, Mr. Carroll was brought in to do the social media back end of things. Okay, that's what he was supposed to do. So he says that his job is a YouTuber, a content creator, a filmmaker, he makes little short documentaries of things. He knows exactly, in my opinion, from what he said on a social media platform, that he is very diverse in how to run social media platforms. So he knows how to turn on and off monetization. My question still remains. Why wasn't the Whittaker, West Virginia YouTube channel ever put into Larry or Betty Whittaker's name whenever you decided to back away? You said you were done with the Whittaker family. You should have turned over the rights and all of that in that channel that was the Whittaker family. You should have gave it to them, and they should have been able to do it with what they wanted with it, in my opinion. But that would have been too good of a thing for you to do now, wouldn't it? That's just my opinion. There was a creator that said they were going to get with the viewers to donate part of their 2025 earnings to the family at tax time. Taxes were due almost a month ago. Yeah, I have no idea about that, Rebel Guy. Spencer goes, I wish I could get monetized on YouTube. And it's not as gravy as you think. You got to watch everything you do, and it's a bunch of crap sometimes. So, but push out content and you'll get there. I encourage anyone to have a YouTube channel if you want.
We understand. We know what's going on. Eric, yeah, I think they could be fine with a caregiver or two helping Betty take care of them. It would be better than the facility because some of those are very, yes, I think so too. That's just going to piss me off, Karen. Karen, that's just going to make me need my blood pressure pill, son of a bitch. I'm not 100% either, but I could have swore I heard talk about a dumpster too. There's no dumpster. There was no dumpster. This is, I showed you. This was taken as of, these pictures were taken as of yesterday evening. Okay, right here. These are, I'm telling you the truth. I'll take you to the damn place and show it to you if you want me to. So how do you guys feeling? Do you feel like, yeah, I mean, a little support can go a long way. Absolutely. Absolutely, a little support can go
Hey,
a long way.
Janet,
Taylor,
happy
I've seen a
Mother's
few
Day.
SW videos used by who? I'm new to the story. Sunnyside, new to the story. Thank goodness, Sunnyside, you haven't been involved in it. Lord Jesus, it'd make your head spin. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing and see the other things that I have for you, okay? Because I did forget to show some things the other day. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, what's wrong with me? This person, I just came across this channel, but here is what he's saying.
I wonder who this is. Who did I come across? Oh, Lord. I'm scared to see who I came across. Lord help us. And yes, happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful ladies, aunts, grandmas, guys that are moms, moms that are guys, that are dads, that are moms, all of the things, right? If you play a role in someone's life as a nurturer, a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. And let me give a special shout out to these people right here. The mothers that are single mothers, no matter the situation, how you became a single mother, that don't matter. Keep doing you. Keep on. You got this. It's going to be okay. Well, if you're going through a struggling time and a hard time, it will pass. I will guarantee you it will pass. And you'll be able to look back on it and be like, damn, that was rough. But baby, we got through it.
It says, you said you were removing your platform.
Oh, this is whenever I ran into Creepalacha. Okay.
Yeah, I know. But here, let me make sure I'm sharing it to you guys. I don't know if you can see it or not. But you're still out there giving money to these guys on live videos. This is insanity. You need to read this. Plus, I live here and I can't stand bullies. Caution, long read. This is speculation. Now, we're going to read what Creepal, I can't even say his name.
Creepalacha.
Okay, I can't even say his name. Here he is. This is this guy. Okay. Doing it.
I figured
Okay.
it out.
He said, this is speculation. That would be hard to prove for the most part, so do what you want with it. If Patrick or Eric don't like it, sue me. Let's go through discovery. Let's freaking go. People deserve to know. Let me dispose you. I beg you. They are both scammers. They did this for money and it blew up and people got scared. Here's why. To start, ask yourself these questions. Why would Eric Carroll want to leave his family from Georgia to West Virginia to help out of the kindness of his own heart? And one of the first things he does is have disabled individuals sign a contract. Why did Patrick just buy his property in September of last year? There's many more questions you need to ask yourself, but these are in context for my theory with supported evidence in the photos. There's way more, but this stuff is already public. Theory. Patrick had this plan when he purchased this property near the Whittakers last year. It was just going to take time. Okay.
So that's Creepalacha's point of view. Creepalacha's point of view was he had purchased the property and this was his plan all along. I don't know if Creepalacha still believes that, but this is his post and that's what his point of view was at that time. A lot of things may have changed his mind. I don't know. I don't directly communicate with Creepalacha. I like his content. He does a great job on content and all the stories that he dives into. Now that to me is creating content. I simply don't create content. I review content that's already out on a public platform. So like I keep saying, I talk shit. I review stuff. That's it. That's all.
Let's go up. At first, it was just to see what happens. Maybe there was some good intentions of not turning it into a reality show. Maybe he wanted to help them and have some supplemental income. I really don't know. But it started taking off and the money signs started flowing. It started building a large income. Only Patrick still had to wait until that distribution hit. He didn't have any money. We know this because he regularly asked people for money for various things to work on his house. I think he's most likely bad with money and bought expensive items that would run out. And the monetization only hits once per month. So that's like a once month payday. And when you're bad with money, you spend every dime, no matter the amount. We all know these folks. I've been the person that sometimes myself. So Patrick starts thinking, I need to scale. Maybe he was searching platforms. Maybe someone reached out and mentioned Eric, but somehow.
Wow. Like that's soul crushing to me. the rebel guy. That's so crushing to me to hear that. Like, seriously. Oh, that's soul crushing to me. If that is a fact, which I'm not saying that you're, you know what I have to say up here, right? Not that I'm saying that you are fibbing or that your information is incorrect. For my own purposes, because of the rules in TOS, if that is a fact, I cannot prove it, okay? But that is soul crushing to me. Absolutely soul crushing to me.
He gets in touch with Eric Carroll. It's also possible Eric initiated contact. I don't know. Probably says something like, man, we really got a chance at doing something here. We can make money, but also maybe we can help them out as well. Hell yeah, son. Eric starts thinking something like, you know what? I'm a mega genius marketing social media guru. I think we can make something out of this. So Eric reviews the videos, sees the metrics and the clicks. We'll build a business model out of this and also do some good at the same time.
So, oh my
I'll
God,
clear-
it's going to hurt my soul, rebel guy. Like, I already have a bad taste in my mouth and have had a bad taste in my mouth for Patrick Rourke and Miss Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Susan says so. Because what they done is disgusting to me. And well, they didn't really do it to me because I don't really give a shit. You can tell me I am the end of a dog's ass. I wouldn't give a damn, but you hurt an innocent person, okay, by saying they're me. So, and I'm going to tell you this right now. After I've sat back and looked at all of the facts, because I can say facts about me and the other person, okay, that was driven by two people. Two people. Patrick Rourke and Susan Stokes. Absolutely driven by those two people. Okay? And unfortunately, the other creator that chose to platform Susan Stokes, Susan says so. And I'm saying her name because she has said her name. I'm not doxing her. She has said her name publicly across Facebook and YouTube. Okay? Yeah, she has. So, unfortunately, it was believed by the other creator. She was duped. And now it's a humiliation. And I feel sorry for that other creator. And I'm going to be honest with you guys about something. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you guys about something. I feel bad for that person because when you have so much anger for somebody that you kind of get blinded a little bit. You know what I mean? And she wanted to believe it so bad she believed it. And that's okay. But honestly, I feel bad for her because it's humiliation. They humiliated her. And I feel fucking bad about it. Anytime Toddy wants to link up here so we can talk, she's more than welcome. Not a screaming match, not a hairy cunt match, not a none of that, but a real conversation with her. Okay? With the real conversation with her, because I feel I feel terrible for her because I can show her and I will show her behind the scenes what was taking place and what I was asked to do. She was asked to do the same thing with content creators. They played her and it's disgusting what they did. I have the text messages to prove it. And it's sad. It's sad. And, it's sad to me. It's sad to me. It goes back to the fact they will put anyone on pen. Yes, absolutely. And I think that when you get so angry, I've been so angry too. Like, let's go ahead and play this.
I think they turned into scammers. There was a shred of wanting to do good within them starting out, but it blew up and they got scared. More on that. So Eric fires up all the Whittaker family platforms in June of this year. All donations go to the Whittakers, he says. He thinks up a contract, probably something really basic, pen on paper, judging from from judging by his ledger. We all seen the ledger. Maybe even prints out GPT chat written documents. Has each party sign it, something like an even split for each party, Patrick, Eric, and the Whittakers. And that's where my problem comes in, because that's not fair. In my opinion, that's freaking not a fair cut. There are 6 people in the photograph that's on the Whittaker page. 6 individual human beings that deserve a percentage of the money that's made off of them anytime it starts going live. Okay, they should not be paid as a whole family. They should be paid individually, just like Eric is paid individually. Now, if Eric and Patrick decided to split it in half, half for Eric and Patrick and half for the Whittakers, that might be a little different. But no, they split. Eric gets a portion, Patrick gets a portion, and the entire family as a whole, the Whittakers, get a portion. That's not fair, because there's 6 human beings in the Whittaker family, okay? So, not fair. All right, let's get back to this. Okay, I doubt the Whittakers had legal representation as they listened to the deal. They signed, sounds great. Let's get this monetized going while we have a good time. So videos ramp up and it starts becoming something really huge. People fall in love with the Whittakers, as they should. They generally just living day by day, enjoying these new shiny things they're getting. But those shiny things are being paid for with their cuts. I don't believe they've received much actual money at all. Maybe a money order or something, maybe
That's how
$1,000
it
cash. Although I'm sure Eric wants receipts, so probably not this. He shows us his receipts. He's so proud of he's so proud to show his receipts and says what he buys, right? I think it's minimal. Eric and Patrick regularly post things they buy: television, steaks, dinners, recreational trips, etiquette. All is well. Donations are flowing steady on the live videos. Life is great. Only the financial part of this business starts to crack. Someone is spending too much money, maybe asking for loans. My guess is Patrick starting asking Eric for money out of the main accounts. There's probably some odd signs, questionable occurrences going on. Maybe some are angry. Someone calls Eric or Patrick concerned. Not sure. But I will guess Eric started sweating pretty early, so he had to think of an exit plan. Enter the house. My speculation is the house was never going to be built, but this had to be strategic. He had to take some time. Enter BJ. August 26th. It's for sure true that BJ is a questionable character that I don't know much about. My guess is she became a problem for their overall scheme, so she'll be the perfect scapegoat. There's for sure domestic issues there. Absolutely, have to agree. The family argument occurs when BJ ends up in jail. Let's post about it. So they do. All of a sudden, this lighthearted following becomes must-see TV. Views start exploding. Eric gets more nervous. That's a lot of money he wants to leave before this blows up even more. August 27th. Now for the next stage. But for that, he has to come to West Virginia. That's going to be a problem because money is pouring out and the distribution hasn't hit yet. What do? I'll ask for Airbnb donations. Long story short, they missed the court date. Did Eric know the court date? It's speculation, but I think he did for sure. So he does, but didn't say all donations go to the Whittakers. Screw it. Take me home, country roads. Donations hit so fast his head spins. So he shuts them off. Even more nervous now. We have to shut this thing down. So now he starts thinking of what to do to cover his tracks before this implosion. September 4th. Take a picture basically saying the Amish are coming. The Amish are coming, like it's an American Revolution. September 5th. I'll walk the line. I walk the property. I'll say I'm filming permits. Only he forked the property because he knew they didn't own it. Later posting about it.
This is what Creepalacha was saying, right? And I was like, yes, yes, and yes. And I'm going to tell you, my thoughts have not freaking changed. Okay. Wow. Wow. Let's keep listening. Wow. This is audit.
He didn't file permits because I checked. He went to the office and didn't submit anything but just to show his face. And I'm sure there's Amish somewhere, great people who do great work, but not here for this project. My theory is he needed more to pile on for this exit. Enter BJ. There's hearsay that Eric knew BJ was in the camper and had talked to her already. So I believe he goes to the front porch, tells his buddies to hit record, and walks into this. Who's in the camper? Chat like an Appalachian. Who's on first? Who's on second? Who's on third? I don't think she's even was at that particular time. This family just starts saying, BJ, I guess. I don't know. Y'all really need to read about y'all really need to read and absorb this. This family will answer kindly to your leading questions. Patrick and Eric both do this. The Whittakers are overall just a nice and accommodating folks. Now, unfortunately, they're the enemy to the majority of their following people. People start pointing fingers. It's BJ, it's Larry, it's Betty. Very few are pointing early at the real issue, Patrick and Eric. Yes, their living conditions are different than others, and there's apparent poverty. But to the judgmental eyes out there, make no mistake, this family loves each other as much as any other Appalachian crew. My people are yet again exploited for coin and rationalized to be the problem. This happens consistently throughout history. I'm not giving a house to them.
Hang on a second. I gotta answer this. Runaway True says, does anyone that her cakes looks good? She made a damn cake. Hey Hank. Does anyone else think the trips out of state were to stash money and that there's still maybe funds being held by other parties, so not an E&P name? Oh, them out of state. I don't know anything about that, but I thought you were referring the out of state trips that Miss Whittaker, Betty Whittaker, was taking. No, she wasn't stashing money when she went going on like a vacation and stuff. Not to my knowledge. I was never told that, but I wasn't with her, so I don't know. But I'm gonna say I would find that very hard to believe. But E&P, don't have a clue. Don't have a clue.
With BJ there, I just ain't. Eric leans hard into this savior complex. Starts slowly, then rapidly throwing folks under the bus, probably mostly truths that he's been holding inside. That's why he wanted to leave. He was over his head and he's almost clear. Just got to keep going a little longer. You're such a good person, Eric. That family doesn't deserve you, Eric. All the things, cultish behavior occurs. It's pretty astounding. This is how televangelists work, taking advantage of your heart and your wallets. Do Patrick and Eric care about this family? Of course they do. They just care about themselves more. That's a very strong statement, and I want to say that I kind of believe that myself. Do Eric and Patrick care about this family? Of course they do. They just care about themselves more. Enter APS. The massive amount of coverage basically creates a liability for the state that they must do something. Not that they haven't wanted to, but listen, don't judge these poor communities. People make it the best way they can sometimes. And there's so many issues across the state. They have to be strategic about where they put their resources. Of course, we want them to have a better life, but in no way should this family not be together. Eric and Patrick both feel bad about this. They continue to post. Now I have to join the shit show because people are continuously donating still, funneling coin to these guys like it's a prayer slot machine. Bottom line, I think they're just very incompetent and poor at business, and that transformed into wire fraud. Every time that I asked for donations and the Whittakers didn't get them, that's wire fraud. They raised thousands upon thousands, taking and building this house that never happened. That's wire fraud. Eric knows this, but Patrick doesn't. So mark my words and don't fall for it. Eric will flip on Patrick and try to retain his savior status. He'll probably have a little chunk of money he's planning on giving to the Whittakers, maybe just a recent amount. But he realizes that may screw up their personal finances. Probably thought, who's going to pay the taxes, which is also coming. He also doesn't want to drop the bomb on their fixed income. He probably begging someone to take it, to be honest. He wants out and regrets this. My guesstimates. I'm sorry if I have not been reading any of the chats. I'm just a member for 10 months. Asshole, ignore him. Up for the if I can. Because I'm not in. My guesstimates have a minimal raised over $50,000, probably altogether closer to $100,000, including all the platforms and videograms. $29.99. Okay, the Whittakers have received the gifts out of their own cut they have received minimal cash, probably shockingly minimal. I don't believe all the money will be wire fraud. I think where they screwed up is with the donation aspect and the platforms that were created with the Whittaker image. Patrick still hasn't bought insulation. Turn yourselves in, fellas. It's time to fess up and put this behind us. For those reading, watch when you come to Appalachia and tell a story. I'm way better than you at it. And if you exploit my people illegally, you're going to prison. Just wait. I'm telling you, this guy sounds like he ain't playing. And here are the things that I've already previously showed you. About it's not that, man. I just try to keep my personal life private, but it's too late now. They found it and they're hitting it hard. Monetization went up $2,000 on YouTube today.
And we've seen that several times. And rumor has it, I also heard that Betty has moved away from the house. So that's rumor has it. And so that's what they say. Okay. And that would make some sense. I mean, if you think about it that way, I see where you're going with that one way truth. I do. I get that. Got Betty and Larry in the meth mess. I think that they got into a lot of mess. You know what I mean? I go back and forth with, I think that, them getting the 3 being taken on to the state. I go back and forth. Some days I think it's a good thing because they're getting cared properly. And then some other days I think like, man, I wish that they could be together because that's all they knew and spend the rest of their life doing what they like to do, sit on their porch and, just relax and drink their coffee. But their medical needs just weren't being tended to. So I ride the fence on it. Like, I'm not against it at all. But then I also look at the pros and cons of both things. You know what I mean? That's why I don't work with the people with disabilities, because I kind of get it, but I'm very happy that they're getting the proper medical care and being able to use the bathroom in a clean place and all of that. So, let's keep going. And the computer tech guy consistently removing dono notification when on lives. Big money. Yes. Yeah, they'll have to give it to law enforcement, I'm sure. Runaway truth. That's probably was all subpoenaed.
Way to West Virginia to make sure the Whittakers are taken care of. We posted an update video on my Facebook. Okay, that's Eric. Got to get money for my Airbnb. This is Eric too. This was the last thing in the world I wanted to do, and I tried to make it my last option, but I'm out here trying to help, but I'm probably going to need help in order to be able to help. I was to leave on Friday when I had to come back to West Virginia next Wednesday to meet
Wow.
with the Amish. With what all is going on right now, I think it's best that I just stay in the area and keep Timmy with me. However, I'm
Hey,
going to
Brandy.
need an Airbnb for the next week. I have a lady that is giving me her Airbnb at the third at the third of the price.
We're reviewing a lot. The viewers wanted to review by looking back on my content that I've already created. This is my content that I created 7 months ago, and the viewers that watched it go down over here wanted to go back and see if our opinions have changed, if our point of view have changed, and because of what we know now. And that's what we're doing. There isn't an official update from the Whittaker family. I can tell you what I can tell you without breaking confidentiality with someone, that they're fine, they're healthy, they're thriving, and Betty's fine, healthy, thriving. For me, I want to get permission before I say anything, and I've forgotten, you guys. Sometimes you have to hold my feet to the fire because I forget. I wanted to clear it to talk about the shoes, and I did not get that cleared, not simply because I didn't respond, because I simply forgot to ask. Remember the shoes and the thing I was talking to you about last time. But I have to get things cleared before I just say things because I'm not trying to bring Betty back to the forefront of things. Let her live her life, okay? Let her live her life. I'm not trying to rehash anything. We're simply reviewing and looking back. That's all we're doing. No, not rumor has it she is not in the house.
Price it normally goes for. But as for Friday, we will have to leave because it's booked, and I need one all the way
Wow.
through
And there's another
till next.
story. You know what? That's funny you bring that up, Rebel Guy. Ray had been a danger to the public for many years, all the way back to the attempted SA of a female. And that's just the one we heard about. That's funny you bring that up because there's another story that I wanted to talk about, but I don't have permission because, like I said, this isn't my story to tell. This is the Whittaker family story. And I mean, this story goes way, way, super way back. Like before Mark Latte, before way. Okay. And I don't want to shit. Here's the thing. I gotta be careful because I don't want to make the same mistakes I did in the past. All right. Like get too and release too much. So, but, yeah, I agree with that, Runaway. Totally. They needed so much more than they were getting physically and mentally. Yeah. I know, and I still ride the fence about it. And I don't know why.
Saturday, Friday through Saturday, we're probably looking at $1,000, if not more, to get on with to get one with 3 bedrooms, as I will have Timmy with me, and then I will have the gentleman coming from Idaho to take me to meet the Amish. Would there be anyone willing to help us get the room? So that's the money for, ah, that's whenever he decided he needed the money.
So here's the thing. If you guys recall, why I'm glad this is up here, right? If you recall, Mr. Carroll, from my understanding, now this is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, okay? Do not be me. Don't try to be me. It's dangerous, okay? Remember, he said, and all the money I spent on the air and the travel, the Airbnbs. Here is him asking the community to pay for Airbnbs and the travel and the this and the that, right? So how can both be the same? And I still have questions.
Okay.
This is the whole, this right here, if you look on the screen, this is a whole thing about what he needs and the Airbnb and what the cost is going to be and all of the things. But this never happened, though. If you talk to some people that are riding with Eric Carroll, this was never said. This was never said. Show it. Show us where. Right here.
I'm behaving. I'm sorry, guys. I am totally not trying to not read the chat. I normally am very good at it, but I want to make sure that I show you guys what's out there thus far. That was August 27th. The Amish agreed to build the Whittaker home. I have more details later. Here's a problem that I have with the Amish building the Whittaker home. You have to have property surveyed. You have to have property. You just and any place, unless in the country, you don't have to do that. Are you allowed to build anything anywhere in the middle of the country? I don't know. But I do know in a normal situation that you have to have a surveyor come out because there could be a gas line running through where you want to build your fucking house, and you could make a big boom could happen if you dig it. It's like, before you dig, call Julie, not Judy, Julie. Okay, have you guys seen the yellow signs and the flapping in the air in people's yard? It says, before you dig, call Julie, right? I mean, that's kind of basic shit. All right, and you can't get that shit in a day, Eric. It's just not going to happen, young fella. Okay? So let's keep going here. Just had our first meeting with the city and got all of our applications with the permits and necessary documents to get this thing rolling.
So right here was a huge debacle. Okay, this right here was a huge situation because he never said he got the permits. I could now. I guess you could read it either way, but for me, reading that, this was huge thing for a while. Just had our first meeting with the city and got all of our applications with the permits and necessary documents to get this thing rolling. I guess you can say that you got the information on what you need to get things rolling. But for me, I read it as, hey, we got the applications along with the permits and necessary documents to get this rolling. Because he just said he met with the Amish and they're going to build a house, right? But the Amish didn't really say that. They said, because remember, he tried to put money down. Okay, but they said they were going to do it for free, but then he tried to give him money and they're like, hey, hold up, buddy. You know, like, we need to pray about this and have a come to Jesus moment with our people, with our Amish people. Okay, so I'm not going to accept anything yet. We'll get back to you. So in my perspective, I don't know if you guys have been in business deals before, but a handshake and a signature of a contract means we got a business deal. Now, someone says, let me get back to you. Don't lay the fucking foundation yet, boys. Okay? In my opinion.
Okay, that's where you got fucked up, Chuck. Because whenever you said you got all of our with the permits, it can't happen that fast. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, no, you can't in West Virginia. No, you can't. Pink pineapple. That sounds delicious. Pink pineapple. Mmm.
Amen, rebel guy.
sounds
Amen, rebel
delicious.
guy.
Taylor, I hope you have a good afternoon, honey.
And let's see, let's read this. It says, why does it highlight? What Eric wanted to do was basically stretch the house out for a few years. All the while he could make money from the content while getting the money for the house. They could have gotten a trailer. Absolutely. And there's a story behind that too, but I don't about a trailer and someone willing to haul. I'm not talking about Justin. Okay, like I don't review Justin. I don't talk about no. Okay, somebody else that is reputable that had access to things said you find something in that area, it'll be moved. But that didn't happen either. And I'm going to leave it right at that, people. And I will not answer any more questions about it because I was asked never to mention it. So, and I just broke my own law, but I did. Okay. No names, no nothings. Okay. Now that's never going to happen because who it was going to be for is no longer in the home.
That's what I was thinking too. You can't do that. Look what he said. Look what he said. Look what he said. Hey, Shay I'm sorry, guys. I'm really not trying to be rude. Trying to get through the content here. So I'm not in, you have to have permits, just like you're saying. Yeah, I would think so, right? Because before you might run into, gas line or something. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. They need to come out and survey the property. Okay. Also, you need to have configurations. You have to have some configurations.
Hey, Mimi.
And you got to take those plans, okay, to the city. But I guess he thinks he's talking to a bunch of people that's never built shit, never had shit. It's a bunch of horse shit, okay?
Uh-oh, horse shit was said again. You know what we got to do? Horse shit was said again. Oh, Lord.
I'm going to show you why she's one of the top barrel racers in the state of Illinois. Watch this.
Okay.
All right, so scoping out the edge of the Whittaker property. I got 17.6 acres. All right, and that's when he went up there and was like, who's in there? Who's in there? Who's in there? Okay, and then we're back to that. All right, so what was the title of the video? The last mark video then. Yeah, Shabby, I try not to be rude, honey. You guys know I'm always in the chat. I get lost in the chat. What was it? Talking about having a live this evening.
Let's skip through here.
The damn hose out and shh. I wouldn't know what that word to begin. And I just seen you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, I think I've seen him. Showed the documentation on the house. Okay. Man, I'm going to tell you, it is because we're seeing, Anthony, I don't know if you're in it like myself, but it's because we're seeing people not getting their fair shake at life. Okay. When it comes
I'm
to
going to show something else here. So let's see what it is.
media, right? Thank you, Ernie. I like to read Ernie's stuff because he's a trip. Have you guys went over there and read what how Ernie replies to people? He is very arrogant. And let me tell you, you don't have the personality, sir, to come onto social media and talk with people. You are an arrogant.
Oh, that's why Ernie and I do not get along still to this day. Oh, but did he come out and do another video, or is this an old video? Let's see.
We've got a great team of people that are helping us with to understand more of what's going on with the state and how we can best retrofit a house. We've been doing a research on staying ADA compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act, but we want to make a couple things real clear.
Well, let me tell you, one thing to stay 88 compliant isn't to freaking expose them to damn social media without the proper consent. I'll just let you know that there, Eric, Mr. Florida.
Because there's been some confusion on
him.
this, and I want to clear this up really
I
quick
called him Eric. His name's Ernie.
here. I don't want to be long-winded though. I want to make sure that everybody is on
And
the same
say that
page.
again,
We're not accepting donations. I was very clear about this yesterday, and then
baby.
it showed up on.
Captain Avi. That's right. We don't. So, remember, we have some new viewers over here, so they don't get our inside jokes, but they'll learn, won't they? So that is that. Well, let me tell you, there, Snookums. You're gonna have to make sure that it was 20 hours ago. Nothing scheduled thus far, but you know me, I'm gonna keep my eye out on the videos, and you know we will go live. We will go live again if anything happens. I swear this whole shit.
Let's see what this is.
I'll let you know.
What the
Okay.
heck? What
Yes,
the
this
heck?
is a monetized channel as we speak. Wow. Okay, the more you know. So abso-fucking-lutely, it's a monetized. Yeah. Stars. Do you guys see that? Gift stars. That means
Oh, okay. So we were trying to figure out if he was a monetized channel, Ernie Evans. Because we did not know who this guy was. I did not know who this guy was. A lot of creators, YouTubers, whatever you want to call people that get up here and talk shit on a microphone, whatever you want to call us. We didn't know who this cat was. Okay, now think about this situation. You come to a platform saying you're with Patrick Warwick that is being accused in a fraud investigation. And then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, he's my best friend. You said that you met him, and then we find out that you didn't meet him, which we played that video, I think, last week. Well, I've met Patrick. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You talked to him over the phone. Okay, because then you admitted it. Oh, I've never met Patrick. But which one is it? So whenever you start not telling the truth, people start looking at you with that side eye. You know, they're like, oh, what, Snoopy? What the fuck you You know what I mean? So, of course, we're going to look at you and be like, what are your motives? Are you out here just trying to do God's work? Or are you trying to make some stars and blow up your own Facebook? Because you are in social, you are social. You're out here making music and shit. Are you trying to get a little bit of track? I'm not saying that was what he was doing. I don't know Ernie Evans. God bless him. But I want to tell you what about Ernie Evans. He looks like he has a great time doing what he does in his life. And I hope that he can continue on doing that for many years to come. I have nothing now against Ernie Evans. At this time of this video, 7 months ago, I had no idea who he was, just like he had no idea who I was. He does not like me. He does not want to talk to me. He thinks that I'm an evil, hairy cunt, and that's okay. Okay? That's okay. But I still don't have anything against him. Hey, Taylor. Good to see you.
you clearly can.
And
You
that
can-
kind of
it
rubbed me the
is.
wrong way, too.
But hasn't even that was on his channel, honey, Carol. I'm at his channel, sweetheart. I'm not trying to pull. Let me tell you something. I think that people just assume that I'm trying to pull fucking shit over your eyes. I'm not. I want more than anything for these people to be stand up, good fronted, upfront men. Absolutely. I would love that more than anything. But let me show you once again. Let's walk it through.
But let me tell you something that comes out. Oh my God, I can't wait. So this is the key player here. That was the person that allegedly gave the video to Watson. Remember the quote, quote, abuse video. But we still don't know who gave it to Ernie now, do we? And what was the motivation to show something like that to for it to be shown on a public platform about Timmy? What was the motivation behind it? Well, I can tell you, but I'm not going to tell you today. You're going to have to tune in when we get to that part of the looky back.
Okay, this is Ernie Evans' page, blue check mark Ernie Evans. Okay, we're going to scroll
And
down.
he's
Ernie,
a public figure. He made himself public on his own platform. I am not doxing him. He said, come over here. I'm going to speak for Patrick. So what do? We come over here and we're going to speak for Patrick, right? So this isn't a dox.
Evans' page. There's no fuckery going on here. See, we're scrolling down. We're scrolling down. We're scrolling down some more. Okay, we're going to go down to the video he did last night, which is right here. Ernie Evans, blue check mark, was live September 10th at 7:17 p.m. We click into that. Okay, we're going to make it bigger. We're going to make it bigger so we can see. And then over here on the right-hand side on my side, it says, leave comment. There's a little star section here. It says, give stars, give stars. That means this is his page. It says Ernie Evans was live September 10th at 7:17 p.m. Okay, I don't know what more you want from me. I don't know what more you want from me to show you, for the love of God. Carol. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be honest, Carol. I'm not trying to pull nothing over on you, sweetheart. I really am not. I promise you I'm not.
Yeah, because I was being questioned like, where is this? You're doing? No, I was going right to their pages to pull the information. I was going right to text messages from the people and showing them. Okay, and that's what I'm going to continue on doing.
Okay, I'm really not. Okay, I'm honestly, I'm
think
not
that I
trying to.
just
Ernie's
talk a
rocking the
little
orange
bit-
t-shirt practicing jail. Whoa, Pam said he were. So I'm
See, but more that I've learned about Mr. Evans and watched him through this, I don't know his motive at that time, but I can tell you that Ernie Evans is a stand-up guy. Ernie Evans is a very, very good musician. He is very good at what he does in his career. He's a happy fella. He's a happy fella. Okay. He loves going and doing what he does, and he's successful at it. And I wish him nothing but a bright future, as because we're old. We're old over here. Okay. And I hope him nothing but the best. And once again, every fucking video I'm going to make, I apologize to you, Mr. Evans, publicly for offending you by the language that comes out of my mouth. I have a right to an opinion just like you have a right to your opinion. And sometimes the way it comes out, it just comes out that way. But I honestly do believe that Mr. Evans isn't out here to do malicious things to people. I really honestly believe that. At the time, I had no fucking clue because you jump on a train going nowhere. I'm thinking, I got to look at you. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean he wasn't trying. Yeah, and that there, I have no idea, Runaway Truth. That's his business, not a my business. You know what I mean? But people would say, well, he's not even a monetized. What do you mean? Well, he was. He did. He could get stars, and that's what I was trying to show, and that's that. Now, yeah, I have no idea. He wanted exposure. He kept talking about Patrick having an audience most can ever build. Yeah, my opinions are not those of Lady K. Disclaimer for her benefit. Right. Runaway's Truth always, and we don't, let me tell you, Runaway Truth has been around with me for a long time. We don't always have the same opinion, but I respect her opinion. She respects my opinion. And I don't want an echo chamber. Please, if you have a different opinion, just do it. She does it respectfully. She doesn't come for my throat when we don't agree. She's like, but what about this? And I can think, I'll be like, you know what? Let me think about that. Because I really want to have conversations, not believe what I say and only what I say. I could be so off base, and it takes a conversation to, to understand. So, you know what I mean? We don't always agree. We've disagreed a lot. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I respect her conversation. I really do. And I love a chat like that, like seriously, because I'm like, it makes people think a little bit more about what we're covering. You know what I mean? I'm like, and I've had to step away. Runaway Truth told me some hard truth. She has. And I'm like, damn. And if I walk away from a live and I'm still thinking about that comment, then that means I need to think about that comment. And I'm like, damn it, runaway truth. And she usually gets me. She does. She challenges me. And I appreciate it. Okay, I do. I appreciate it. So, what is our next video going to be? What is the next one we're going to share? Next Saturday, you guys know we're coming back with it. We're getting up in here. Let me go back and see, and I'll show you what the next one's going to be so we all know. This one here was Ernie, and I want to make sure that this does not go. I don't want this one public because I just want to try to respect. Okay, it's still private. If I stop sharing it, will it go public? Okay, let me go back. Because I don't want, because in the beginning I was pretty hard on Mr. Evans. And okay, it's still, oh, wait, let me go back. Okay, it's still private. So I'm not going to put that one to public. The next video that we're going to, we can watch just a little bit of it just to see what it's going to be about. The next one that I have is about, and I'll bring it up on the stage for you guys so you can see. Share screen. We can watch a little bit of it to get our, get our taste buds. I don't want to show Jimmy. Okay. Let me bring it up on the stage here. Why is it so small? Okay, so this one is called Patrick Rourke has a message 7 months ago, and September the 14th. Can you guys see this? Yeah, September the 14th is when it was. If you look here, 4,223 views streamed live on September 14th, 2025. Okay. These have been privated for a very long time, and I have not been making money off of them. I turned the monetization off when I said I did, and they've never been turned back on, and they are not now either. So, let's listen to see what they have to say.
That happening. So listen, we need to figure out what all y'all need down there at that house. I know that at your house, you're probably okay as far as the refrigerator goes.
Oh, you guys remember this? Let's back it up just a little bit here.
What I want to show you guys is this.
Hey, Twisty.
Okay.
Hey,
This is
Twisterella. I
bringing
thought it
it
was
back.
Twisty. I'm
This is
sorry.
bringing
Hey,
it back
Twisterella.
from June 21st. All right.
You guys aren't seeing it.
June
Hang on.
21st.
Are you guys seeing it? Yeah, you are. That was me on there. I'm like, that ain't me. That's why I try to change my avatar. I'm on the left and the red, and then, oh, Lord Jesus, help me.
Share the screen with you. All right. And also, let me make sure that I run the banner here. This is not my content. The disclaimer,
they need
copyright disclaimer under
appliances.
Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Okay, so that's what we're doing. All right. So here is the very first one. I did not want to ever show anything with these folks on it, but I don't have a choice if I want to go all the way back and show only important information here. Okay, and the information that I'm going to share, I want you guys to pick up on this, is things that you'll get it. You'll get it. So I'm going to turn it up here. This is not my content. This is Patrick's content. All right, over on Facebook.
You got a baseball glove in your hand today, don't you? Let everybody see your baseball glove? Look at this. Yeah, Timmy. Kenny, what are you doing today, bud?
I know I've been working on the house and you called down there
Yep. How long have you known me?
all my life.
Ain't me all your life, because you're older than me.
I know I'm older than you.
There's a lot more to these folk. I'm not going to say these people because they're just, as you know, they're ordinary just like we are, just like everyday folk. I'm going to try to go down today and do some weed eating and get the yard cleaned up and, try to show evidence of that happening. So listen, we need to figure out what all y'all need down there at that house. I know that at your house, you're probably okay as far as the refrigerator goes. But you said that Betty needs a refrigerator down there that it's old. You said that she needs a washer and dryer down there that it's an old washer and dryer also.
Yeah.
We're looking at,
Hey,
we need to get a good mower down there So we're
Mama
able
Bear?
to keep the grass cut and cleaned up. That way that, we can move forward with some of the things. Sound good, Timmy? Okay. Right now, what we have going on is the Whittakers, they need certain things. And I'm not able to provide those certain things due to the, I'm waiting on monetization to come in from the videos. That money that comes in from the monetization, that right there will go towards the Whittakers and what they need.
Right there you have it, folks. Should we back it up? Should we back it up? Okay. Now, I want you guys to clock it, clock it, clock it. Right here. Here we go. Let's start. It took us a minute to get here, but we're here.
Those certain things due to the, I'm waiting on monetization to come in from the videos. That money that comes in from the monetization, that right there will go towards the Whittakers and what they need, Kenny and Betty and all those folks. The big thing that
So I want you guys to keep things in. I want you
Oh.
guys to listen to this. And did any of these things appear? I try to go through the videos in that month into June to see if the things that he's asking for, if they ever showed up at the house. Okay. But watch.
we need help with right now is like refrigerator or washer and dryer, mower. There's things that I've seen on Facebook Marketplace that have, I've seen a lot of people, offer to help. I can take some of those things. I can show.
Hillbilly, may I ask who put that out there? Because I don't know anything about it. Like, I don't know. It says, now a creator said yesterday that Larry and BJ are now needed a new refrigerator because theirs were having huge problem. I wouldn't mind knowing about who said that, Hillbilly. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I'm not going to check on it, but I like to know who's, like, someone's getting updates from BJ and Larry. Like, they can give updates, I guess. I don't think that they're against the law, but that's interesting. That's interesting.
People what it is that they need, and if you want to help by doing that, that is one good way of getting out there. One of the things that we've had issues with in the past, with Mark
Hi,
helping,
Carla.
with him being as far away that he lives, he's in California, and we're in West Virginia. So the money that was coming in, BJ was using the money, and her boyfriend, they were using it for.
So it seems, if you guys listen to that, it seems like him and Mark worked together, or he knew of Mark, whatever. I'm like, huh?
For what? Meth.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's something that people are going to understand. If I'm going to help you guys, and I'm going to take
Miss
my time to
Robinson.
spend my time in helping y'all.
I'll take a stackable washer and dryer if anyone's buying.
And just an FYI, it's already been taken care of. I got myself a new one a couple weeks ago. I wouldn't donate anything at this point. BJ can work. So, Hillbilly, which creator said it, if you don't mind putting it in the chat?
I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't associate with that kind of stuff. There will be zero money that is, or anything that anybody's going to do that is going to benefit anybody in drug activity. So there's not going to be no help for that. If that's just not going to happen.
Right.
Okay. So what we need to do also, Kenny, is that since you're down there all the time, you're probably down there more than me.
Yeah.
You need to kind of like chip in here and make sure that things are going to be appropriate down there, because we do not want any of this happening again, because there's a lot of distrust in what's going on right now. And we have to kind of like, we need to bring the people back in to see that they can help y'all and that it's for a good deed.
Right? And, hey, we'll
Yeah.
take,
You agree with that?
Yeah.
It's
me and my chat, we'll take some cars over here. Like, we got a list.
So that's where we're going to start next week. Okay. That's where we're going to start next week. There's a slap in the face with appliances when trial starts. Oh boy, there is a slap in the face. I would like to know when the trial starts. I had all intentions on going to it. If it's going to be open to the public, I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to use press credentials or not. I may not want to associate any of that with this situation. So I put my email down. If you happen to know of when because I've been kind of checking, but I don't know if it's out on the court docket yet. If you happen to know when that comes, if you would inform me so I can go. I'm going to report live from the courthouse. Okay. I would like to know because I have all intentions on going to that. Hell yeah. Um, I don't know. I thought it would be up on the in the court dockets, but I don't know. I might be looking in the wrong county. I might be looking in the wrong place. Hillbilly's been watching too. So if anyone comes across it, let me know. If I find out, and it's public information, I will put it out there if it's public information. If it's not public information, then obviously I can't put it out. But if I get word that it is approaching, then I'll put it out for you guys. But that's where we're going to start next week. This month there should either be guilty, no guilty contest plea or schedule. Okay. So this month, so we got to Hillbilly, we got to keep an eye on those court dockets. This month there should be either a guilty, not guilty contest plea or scheduled trial date. Got it. So we got to keep our eye out, Hillbilly. Okay. I will too. If my mods are still listening, any of them, let's keep our eye out. If you guys get it, let's see it. Texas Yvette, thank you so much. And I want to make sure that I tell you guys happy Mother's Day weekends. Even if you're a father being a mother, or you're a mother being an aunt, and whatever, if you are nurturing and taking care of children, and step into the mother role, make sure that you take time out for yourself this weekend. You deserve it. We're 24/7. We're doctors. We're judges in the house. We're all of the things when you're a mother. And you know what? If you're going through a trying time and you're a mama, it's going to get better. I will guarantee you'll look back and be like, it was rough, but baby, we got through it. All right. And I will schedule something out for next Saturday around between 1 and 3ish hour. I hope that you'll join me then as we get deeper and deeper into looking back at the Whittaker stuff, and I couldn't do it without you then, and I can't do it without you now. And have a great day, everybody. And I will see you next weekend, and we'll go out with this.